When a strange young man goes toilet in your throat, it's Uncle Scrote.
And Aunty Pouseé.
Good evening, and welcome to another episode of Lovers Round 11. My name is Uncle Scrote.
And my name's Aunty Pouseé.
And we are here tonight, bringing the community together with love and passion and hot butt sex.
Isn't that nice for some?
Oh, dear Aunty Pouseé, what seems to be the problem? You seem a little bit morose tonight.
I'm not morose, I'm just a little bit sad.
Really? Why is that?
Well, I don't know
Wait. Continue.
Well,
Better
that's
out.
not going to help my mood, and
Better
it's
out.
not going to help my breathing either.
Better
so...
out than in. Well, you're locked.
I'm just going to need a minute because it fucking stinks.
Well, you're locked
Jesus
safely inside
Christ.
your box.
Something died inside you. I swear to God. Oh my God.
Only my
You need
dreams.
to phone an ambulance because that there is not. You need to send a sample of your stool away for testing because my God, that is vile.
The only thing that's died inside me recently has been my dreams. My dream of being a professional beekeeper.
Can we spray something a bit nicer than that there, please? Do you know what?
Mr. Sheen?
No.
There we go.
Do you know what?
I sprayed some Mr. Sheen.
Oh, that there was lethal, so it was. That there could be a nuclear weapon. You could parcel that up in a little box and send it to David Cameron, you know, your man there who's running the country. He'd be glad of a wee box of that there. He could just drop it on the Russians or wherever he wants to drop it.
Turns out this is lethal as well. Highly flammable. No, extremely flammable.
Well, it's good that there's no fire in here then, isn't it?
Well, there is no fire between us. You are a cold fish, and I'm a dead man. Oh, tell us what's wrong, Aunty Pouseé.
I just can't cope because it's Valentine's Day next week and I haven't got a date.
Oh, dear. But don't you think you were getting your expectations up a little too high there?
What, to have a date for Valentine's Day? No, I don't, because in all the years of my life, I've had a date every single day for Valentine's Day, and this year's going to be the first year where I don't have a date for Valentine's Day. I don't even have a fucking cat anymore, because my cat ran away, and it hasn't come back yet.
You had a Valentine's Day date on your first birthday?
Yes, my dad took me out for a meal.
Oh, were you not still breastfeeding?
My mother died in childbirth, Uncle Scrote, so you're just making this a lot worse for me, actually. So if you'd like to stop talking, maybe, and today we can just do the Aunty Pouseé show, because I'm actually a nice person.
Well, I can't dispute that, I suppose. But, let's stick with the status quo.
Have you got a date for Valentine's Day?
No, I do not.
I'm not surprised by that at all.
Excuse me, I do not celebrate Valentine's Day. It is against my religion.
I was actually just referring to the fact that your wife died recently, so you probably won't be celebrating a holiday about love because your wife died.
Oh, well, I'd forgotten about that. That was okay. We hadn't loved each other in, 30 years.
God,
so...
that just breaks my heart, that there does.
Don't worry, I'm not. Anyway, what have you been up to in the last couple of weeks?
Something very interesting has happened. I went to my doctor because I've been having these heart murmurs, is what he calls them.
Yes.
I thought I was having strokes, but apparently it's just heart murmurs. So he thinks that I might be going through a stressful time in my life. So he suggested that I keep a diary of my days so that when I go to him, I can asterisk on the days and the times specifically if I write them down at the time of when I had heart murmurs.
This is such an interesting story. So interesting that I can't wait to find out how it ends. Please, just skip straight to the end.
Well, I was just going to say that I found out this week that doing Pilates makes my heart go a little bit faster than it should.
Is Pilates not a form of exercise?
It is a form of exercise, you are correct.
Is a slightly higher than average heart rate not to be expected when doing exercise.
I have confirmed this with my doctor, and all is well, because it went through the fucking roof when I did Zumba.
Okay. So, is it a heart murmur, or is it just a slightly raised heart rate?
It's just a slightly raised heart rate because I do Zumba and Pilates.
Well, perhaps don't describe it as a heart murmur, lest we walk into another one of your boy who cried wolf situations. May I remind you of last week when you thought that you had rheumatic fever, and it was just a light sweat.
You're a bit of a dick, Uncle Scrote.
I'm just saying, call it as it is. Call a spade a spade. I get very emotional
What if the
when you tell me that
spade's
you...
actually a rake?
Well, that's... What? What kind of crazy world is this?
Anyway.
Are we mixed up in the gardening
I'm sorry.
store?
Can we stop?
I get
Can
very...
we stop?
I get very...
What did you do this week?
This is such
Uncle
a productive
Scrote?
episode we've got here. Well done, well done.
What did you do this week, Uncle Scrote?
I just want to say my piece. I'm not done yet. I get very emotional when you talk about having health problems. You might be surprised to know.
Do you care, Uncle Scrote?
I care. If you tell me that you have, rheumatic fever, and I think that you're about to die, I get very emotional. Joy, ecstasy, elation, and then I find out that you're not. It's a light sweat. That is seriously damaging to my emotional
For a split
stability.
second there, I thought you were going to say that you'd miss me
But
if
anyway,
I
what
died.
was your question? What was the question you asked
I
me?
was going to ask you what you did this week, but I just decided that I don't care anymore.
Well,
actually.
to all the listeners out there that do care, and there are many of you, thank you for your fan mail, particularly the underwear. Men, women,
You
I don't
have
care.
not
Children,
been
underwear.
receiving underwear.
I have indeed been receiving underwear, which is good because I've run out of my own. And it's good to have a
All I
replacement.
got was a fake plastic shit in a little box. And you're getting underwear.
It's good to know that you did finally receive that. I posted that about 3 weeks ago. Well done.
Right. Well, that explains a lot, then.
Indeed.
So I'm not even getting hate mail.
What
I'm
was the
getting
question?
no mail.
Oh, yes. What have I been up to? I died briefly for a period of about 4 days. Last week, hence the fact that we did miss the episode. I was, in fact, legally dead. But I'm back now. I'm okay.
What happened?
Punctured through the heart by a bullet.
Somebody shot you.
Well, I shot me. I shot myself.
You tried to kill yourself.
Well, I didn't try.
Jesus, and here's me thinking my day's bad because I've not got a Valentine's, and Mister over here is sitting killing himself every so often. 4 days, you were out cold dead.
Well,
Did they bury you? Did you have to ring the bell?
No, I woke up in the morgue. A bit chilly. Had a tiny wiener. Big problem. But, I'm okay. Hole in my heart, but no big deal. Had one anyway.
So how's it beating?
Pardon? How's my heart beating?
Yes.
Well, thank you very much for asking. It's
Wow.
beating quite well, yes.
That's quite interesting, that is actually, that you were dead for 4 days.
Yes, just
and
like
you
Jesus.
woke up in the morgue.
Yeah, just like Jesus.
Oh my gosh, do you think you are the second Christ come again?
Oh, I don't
to
think it.
absolve us all of our sins. Should I bow down and worship your feet, Uncle Scrote?
Well, I mean, you can do that on any old day, frankly. You don't need a special event to do it. But yes, I am the Antichrist. Not in fact Jesus Christ, but his brother,
I don't think that...
Jeremy.
Oh, okay.
Jeremy Christ.
I think, let's
Yes.
stop talking.
Jeremy Christ, the Antichrist.
Jeremy.
Born again, yes.
Right.
Well, that was my
I don't
past
think
life.
that's in the Bible, actually.
No, indeed, it wouldn't be, because the Christians cut it out, didn't they? But we have the Church of Scrote, and my own particular scripture, called the Bible. It's like Bible, but with 3 B's instead of 2.
Right.
Yes, but you can read all up on it by mail order. You can order the Bible from me, is what I mean to say. Mail order.
How much is the Bible?
$30.
And how big is it?
Oh, about, 45 pages long.
And how many naked photos of you are in this Bible?
That's a wonderful question. There are precisely 17 naked photos of me, and 1 photo just simply of my anus. So, that's what I've been up to in the last few weeks, and why we haven't had an episode, so I apologise for that.
Because he's been dying
Indeed.
and writing the Bible.
Exactly. Well, so what have we got next? Letters! It's time for letters.
It is time for
Indeed.
letters.
Who's going to go first? Who went first last
You
time?
can go first.
Oh, okay. I'll read the first letter to
Yes.
you, Aunty Pouseé.
Yes, I hope that they say it right.
Dear Aunty Peanut,
Well, you know.
I'm a 50-something-year-old woman, married for 20 years. My husband has worked as a carpenter for his entire life.
Wow. I wonder
Last
what
year-
kind of stuff he's made.
Well, it doesn't say, I'm afraid. But, you will be delighted to hear that there is a shattered penis in this story. Last year he had a dreadful accident and a large beam of wood fell directly on the shaft of his penis. What a tragic accident. I must say, I have had, a bad case of woodcock before, although, for me, the benefits outweighed the negatives, in that my penis was literally rigid, like a plank of wood. So, not quite the same as
actually,
a broken penis.
today when I was on the bus, I was reading this article that was all about what sexual positions are dangerous for people to try. And actually, when a woman is on top of a man, the penis is more likely to fracture in that situation, which you can imagine would be pretty sore. But when a woman is in doggy style, I don't know if you know what that is. Do you know what that is?
It's like when the man and the woman fight over the scraps of meat left by the master.
Right. Well, yes, but there's another one where it's a woman on her hands and knees, and then the man comes at her from behind and he rams it up her arse, or,
Wow, I haven't heard of this.
So, anyway, if he accidentally puts it in her vagina, then it can actually tear the vagina. Who knew? Been doing it my whole life.
The penis.
Only found out today.
Oh.
Genuinely, you can get your vagina tore from doggy position.
Interesting.
And you can have your penis fractured from girl on top.
Interesting. What about reverse cowgirl?
I didn't say anything about that there. I say go for it, yeehaw, lasso that motherfucker and ride away till morning.
Sage advice. Once again, from Aunty Pouseé. Okay. Wood fell directly on the shaft of his penis. Horrible situation.
Sounds sore like.
Mine was caused by a car crash. Car crashed directly into my penis as the erect penis was emerging from traffic. As a result, his penis is completely non-functional, and my coochie is desperate for some hot cock action. I hear you there, Mabel.
Mabel, I hear you too, darling.
That may not be her name.
Sorry, Mabel.
I was just guessing. Do you have some kind of ancient Irish remedy that can help restore my man's penis to form a functioning state? Failing that, do you know a good place to get your fanny stuffed? Sincerely, Wet.
Right. Well, actually, I have an answer for both those questions, because the other day I was talking to my friend Doris, my next door neighbour, and she has started seeing a sugar daddy, and he basically pays her to have sex with him on a regular basis. And he's got this here wife and kids and all that there in Scotland, but he's fucking old Doris next door, and I'm listening to it through the paper-thin walls that we have.
Disgusting. I've met Doris. She is old. And ugly.
So
and
if
fat.
Doris can do it,
and she
Mabel...
smells kind of funny.
Doris.
And she's got a
He doesn't
gimpy
mean
leg.
it. He's winking at me. He's joking, Doris.
I am not winking, Doris.
Listens to this show.
Doris, I know that you're listening to this.
Stop.
I am not winking. Ow!
So anyway...
Kind of turned me on there. You want to do it again?
Did it actually?
Mm-mm.
Do you want to be my date next week?
Dear God, no. Keep going.
So anyway, you can definitely get a sugar daddy to stuff your fanny for ya. Failing that, I actually do know a recipe. And this is what you have to do. Are you listening? Ooh.
Are you listening, Doris?
Ooh. Maybe
You
we
fat,
could get some
ugly bitch.
fluffy fairy music for this section, because I think that would be nice to because it's kind of like a spell,
Okay.
Because I'm a white witch, so I am.
I've just put some creepy Halloween music underneath.
Okay, so this is what you have to do, Doris. On the next full moon, you've got to go outside with a little pot of sugar, and a little pot of honey and a little pot of wax. And what you have to do is you've got to mix the sugar and the honey together.
Cockamamie schemes never fail to amuse me. I apologise for snickering, though. Very rude. Continue. Pot of wax, pot of sugar, pot of honey. Keep going.
You mix the sugar and the honey together, Doris, and you get a big spoon, and you wrap it round till you've got a big blob of sugar and honey on your spoon, and then you lick it seductively. And then what you do is you mix it in the wax, Doris. Oh, it's not Doris. Oh, shit. Mabel, Doris, don't you be doing this here. Doris will be doing this when I go home tonight. She'll be in the garden with the honey and the wax and everything. Doris, don't do it, darling. You've got arthritis in your hands. It's not good for you. You won't be able to do the next bit anyway because you're not got a man with you tonight.
I mean, they're not letting you in heaven anyway, Doris, so you may as well go and do the devil's work.
So anyway, you mix the honey and sugar into the wax.
She won't be able to squeeze through the pearly gates.
Doris, he knows that you're at Weight Watchers and you're doing very well, darling. Don't you let his words put you down.
Well, yes, you've been doing very well for the last 15 years at Weight Watchers, Doris. Keep going.
So anyway, you mix them into the wax, and then what you do is you take it back into the house and you strip down naked, and you rub a bit on your fanny, Doris.
Please
wax.
Stop. No, Doris. Doris, do not do this. Do not strip down naked.
Oh, shite, Doris. Doris, keep your clothes on.
For the love of God.
Oh, God, please. I can't get another police knocking on my door. Doris, no, I can't go. Please don't. Not Doris. Mabel.
Wet.
Mabel.
Her name was Wet.
Wet fanny. Right. So you're rubbing it on your fanny. And then what you got to do is you've just got to basically rub yourself up and down your man's penis. It's kind of like dry humping and you get the mixture all over it. Then what you do is you blow. Like that there. And then you kiss it. Do you want me to show you how it's done?
No.
Right. So then you kiss it, and then you get back on top, and you can watch as before your eyes the penis gets hard. But I would suggest washing it before you put it inside, because I don't think you should put the wax, the honey and the sugar inside your fanny.
Have you ever made that mistake yourself?
Once, and my God, I regretted it. Brought an ovary down with it so it did. Waxed it clean off.
I think I'm going to be sick. Oh my God. Did you have a problem with ants? Don't answer that question.
Ants in your pants, like me ma would say.
Next question, please.
Okay,
please.
so it's my turn.
Yes.
Sorry, I've got my shopping list on
God.
my... Are you alright there?
Yeah, I think I'm going to throw up.
Is it because you're thinking about Doris being naked?
Look, it is one of many. It is a rich tapestry of horrors in my brain right now.
I've got my shopping list on here. Don't let me leave here without this piece of paper.
All right.
Dear Uncle Sam, I have a... Oh, maybe this isn't for you. Is your real name Sam?
No, it isn't. Are you sure this isn't some kind of lame prank that you're pulling on me? It's not my fault that no one in the community cares what your name is.
Okay. I changed it from Scrote to Sam, but I'm
know
pissed
you
off.
did.
I'm pissed off at everybody.
I knew you did. It's not my
Dear
fault. Don't punish me.
Uncle. Oh no, I'm sorry. I came out of my box a little bit there, boys and girls.
You tapped the microphone, didn't you?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
All right, continue.
Dear Uncle Sam, Scrote, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I have a problem. I am obsessed with buying dildos and posting them to my friends without telling them they're from me. It's become an expensive habit to keep up, and my friends are becoming increasingly concerned about the amount of dildos they are receiving in the post. I think it's hilarious. However, I need to stop because I'm running out of money. What can I do? Yours, Dildo Man.
My advice, Dildo Man, if you want to stop buying dildos and sending them to your friends, would be to stop buying dildos and sending them to your friends.
I think it's a problem, though. I think he's a
witless, spineless, cowardly pervert.
Oh,
look, I understand. I understand when you get into a bit of a habit of things. You know, I was a habitual masturbator for about 75 years.
You still are. Every time I come into the studio, you're wanking off over the computer.
I am, and I was too. So, you know, that what I said stands true. How did I stop it? Well, I just stopped it. I just didn't do it. What is a dildo?
I don't know what it is.
It's like, do you know the books Where's Waldo? It's like one of the characters in those books.
Why would you send your friends countless characters from a book?
I don't know. Why would you masturbate 6 times a day for 75 years? Because it feels good. I mean, obviously they're two completely different things, but this is the only point of reference that I have.
Right, I see.
So, my advice to you, dildo man, would be, first of all, you can try wearing spiky gloves, or applying a toxic and burning mixture to your penis
Why would he do that?
to stop himself from masturbating.
He doesn't have a problem with masturbation. That's your problem.
Oh, well, it's good that that's the case, because those things did not work for me at all, as you can tell, because
You're so self-absorbed, you know. I'm really angry about that there, because all you think about is yourself and your scrotum.
My name's Uncle Scrote. What do you expect? Anyway, yeah. Well, just be a big man. Realise that your friends aren't going to be your friends forever if you keep sending them dildos. And if they are, then you've picked the right friends, I would say. So don't be guilty. Masturbating is fun for everyone, and just go for your life. It's never been a problem for me.
He doesn't have a problem with masturbation.
What?
He doesn't have a problem with masturbation. That wasn't in the letter at all. You're talking about yourself and your own problems.
You were talking about it earlier. You said you caught me. Anyway, next letter. Next letter.
Right.
Dear Aunty P.
Well,
Well,
better than getting it wrong, isn't it, really? At least you got the right letter.
my name is Jenny. I am 6 years old. Why are children constantly writing into this show? This is not a show for children.
It's Lovers Round 11. You should be in your bed, Denny. Go
Indeed.
to bed.
If you were like me, as a
my
6-year-old,
goodness.
you would be masturbating at this time,
Do you know what I'm
locked
thinking?
in your room.
I read this article the other day on the bus about...
Just brush me teeth.
Do you know what, darling? You'll be brushing for years, but you can't wash away your sins with the toothbrush.
Don't need to wash away the sins, just trying to get the plaque. Continue.
I was reading this article on the bus the other day about this man who was 45 and he decided all of a sudden that he wanted to be a 6-year-old girl. And this family adopted him as a 6-year-old girl, and now he is a 6-year-old girl. So maybe Jenny is your man.
That is truly the most disturbing thing I've ever heard in my life.
But it's not completely impossible.
And I pray to Jesus, my brother Jesus, if you're out there, I'm praying to you. Please come and visit. I haven't seen you in quite a while. Jenny, I have a dog named Pebbles and a fish that I call Hokum. He is green and white.
Oh, like the hokum pokum. And you turn them all around. Oh, hokum hokum pokum.
Wasn't the Hokum Pokum that mass slaughter where they impaled a whole bunch of American Indians?
Is that where the song came from?
I don't know, but Pokum. Anyway. Can I have for Christmas this year, please, a friend for Hokum and a brown and white birthday cake? Okay. It is my favourite cake. I love cake. Dear Auntie, what is your favourite cake? Do you have a husband? Uncle Scrote is mean. Thank you, signed, Jenny.
Oh, you can definitely have a brown and white cake, and I will absolutely get a friend for Hokum as well. Oh, she's a wee dote, isn't she?
She's a little bitch. Uncle Scrote is mean. I give tough advice, but my advice is fair and helpful.
Can you please stop splashing your toothpaste all over my arm?
I apologise. Would you prefer I splashed something
Jenny,
else on your arm?
Maybe next weekend for Valentine's Day.
Never in your million years of dreams. Thank you.
Okay, Jenny, I agree. Uncle Scrote is mean.
Uncle Scrote.
But he's also one of God's creatures, Jenny.
Indeed
and just
he is.
like Hokum,
The Son of God.
Hokum's friend,
Fallen
we have
into
to
hell.
embrace and look after Uncle Scrote. I hope you have a lovely Christmas. And I hope that, you know what, actually, I'll just write that down. Because Christmas is 10 months away yet. And I might forget what she wants for Christmas.
You've missed one important question here, Auntie. Do you have a husband?
No, I don't. Do you want to take me out for Valentine's Day?
Dear God, no. Never. Ever.
Right. Okay. Next question.
Yes, please, let's move on.
Hello, you. I think she might know
Very
you.
funny. Very funny.
No, that wasn't me.
Oh, yeah, sure. Keep it going.
My husband passed away 10 years ago under suspicious circumstances. I was recently released from prison and I am now interested in dating. I am just wondering if you want to take me on a date. I would love to go out with you. It's Valentine's Day soon from your potential lover. Well, I would like to let you know, potential lover, that he is absolutely not interested in taking you on a date, and that he actually won't be taking anybody else who might send in letters.
Auntie, slow down. Up. Thank you very much. Thank you for your contribution there. Dear, what was it? Potential lover? Potential lover. Dear potential lover. Let me just check my schedule, see if I've got anything going on. No, turns out I don't have a date for Valentine's Day. I would be delighted to go out on a date with you. Here is my plan. I pick you up at 4:30. We go to Denny's for the early bird special. We have a hamburger, a soft drink. We go out back into my car. I fuck you on the back of the car. I get arrested for public indecency. You blow the cop just to get me off. It doesn't work. I'm in prison. Thank God for me, I get a good night's rest. Safe from the demons and the zombies. Wait. Is that Halloween? Oh, that's my Halloween plan. Sorry. New plan. You and me meet at 5:30. We go to Denny's.
Why 5:30, not 4:30 this time?
We just miss the early bird special. Surprise. Spontaneity.
You can't afford anything else.
We don't eat. Huh? Smartass? Want to listen? We don't eat. Instead, we go to the gas station. We rob the gas station. And we go back out to my car. We start fucking on the bonnet. I get arrested. You try to suck the cop off. He arrests you too. I suck the cop off. I get off scot-free. You go to jail. How's that for a plan? Pick you up at 5:30.
The joke's on you, because if it were me on the date with you, as soon as I sucked the cop off, we would be given his car and everything, because I'm so good at blowjobs. But anyway, next question.
I believe the policeman said that you blew, as in you blow, not you are good at blowjobs. He just said you suck.
Next question.
Well, that in itself is an innuendo.
Next question.
Yes, next question. Dear Aunty Pincer. These are getting more bizarre by the minute.
Right.
Is your fridge running?
Actually, my fridge started leaking the other day because I bought breast implants on eBay. I put them in the fridge, and then today one of them has fucking burst and it was running all over my kitchen floor. So yes, my fridge is running and one of my breast implants is fucked.
So is your fridge broken or is your breast implant just merely leaking?
Both.
Can I ask why you put your breast implant in the fridge?
Because I didn't know when I bought them that you have to go under a surgical procedure to put them in. I thought you just put them, over, like you lift your boob off the floor, you fix it all into place, and you put the implant over the top of it, and, oh, you like that, don't you, Mr. Scrote, when I touch my boob?
I am averting my eyes.
You were looking at me.
Oh, your nipples are unnaturally erect.
Yes, they are.
Ugh.
Can you help me pick it up off the floor?
Yeah, please just get the story done.
So, I got them, and apparently you need to see a plastic surgeon, which is somebody who doesn't actually work with plastic. He works with people and making you look different and stuff. So I've scheduled my breast implant surgery for next week, but now one of the fuckers has burst.
You still doesn't explain why you felt the need to refrigerate. I mean, it wasn't like a sample.
Well, I just didn't want them to get, ruined, and I thought they'd be safe in the fridge, but I was wrong, because it burst in the fridge.
You never fail to amaze me, Aunty Pouseé. Anyway, continuing. Well, this gentleman might be able to help you. Is your fridge running? If so, why don't you catch it?
Well...
That's a terrible joke. If not, my name is Trent, and I run a fridge repair business. My rates are reasonable, and my work is high quality. I have left my number with your telephone operator. Call me. Thanks, Trent D. Fridge Repair. No, we will not be,
Actually, Trent
taking
D.
solicitors.
Fridge Repair, I will ring you, and we can do something on Valentine's Day?
Well, are you running, Trent? Because if not, you should be.
Don't be jealous.
Jealousy is not the feeling I'm feeling right now, for I have a date with a potential lover.
Who just got out of jail
Beautiful
for killing
name.
her husband.
Beautiful name. Oh, did she? I missed that. I completely missed that part of the letter.
It's alright. I'm glad you did. Enjoy your date. I hope it's shit.
I
Next
will.
question. Mr. Scrote. I'm a woman and I'm bi-curious. A few weeks ago, I went on Tinder and searched for girls. Oh, she's a frisky bitch. I met this one woman who was 24 years...
Hang on a second. Bite curious?
Bi-curious. I know what it means, because Doris next door is bi-curious.
Oh.
Do you know what it means?
No, but you just mentioned the word Doris, and I'm just like, oh, shuddering.
It means that although you might identify as straight, you're kind of curious about the other side as well.
Well, a little bit of knowledge never hurt anyone. Read up on the other sexualities.
I met this one woman who
Stay
was
educated.
24 years younger than me.
24
and
years younger.
we
yes.
got down and frisky. Now, my son recently started seeing a new girl, and he brought her round to meet me last week. Turns out she's the girl I've been sleeping with from Tinder. Oh, Jesus, it got interesting. What do I do? Continue sleeping with her behind his back, or tell him and risk an argument when he finds out his ma is gay and his girlfriend is cheating on him?
Wait a second. This is his mother. His mother is sleeping with a woman.
His mother is sleeping with his girlfriend.
Oh, baby. Do women do that? Dear God.
I've done it a few times. I must say.
You ruined it for me. No more. Stop. Ugh. Anyway, what's the question? She's dating his girlfriend. Should she keep fucking her?
Yes.
Well, I've got to tell you here. What was the name?
Confused.
Confused. Well confused. I've got to tell you here, look. Try as you might. There is nothing on this wide blue and green earth that can satisfy a woman quite like a good hard jackhammering from a gentleman's cock. I dare say, if this girl is still interested in you after having your son jackhammer her with his own cock, perhaps you would like to maybe get a mold of his penis and wear it upon yourself. This is something that my family did for many years. My mother used to jackhammer me with a mold of my own penis.
Wait.
It was a confusing time of my life, but I did learn a lot about psychology and trauma. So, the end.
I hope that helps. Confused.
Thank you very much for your letters, again, to the people in the community.
I'm a little bit traumatized. Are you okay, Uncle Scrote? I feel like you need to come round for tea some night, you know.
I've got a hole in my heart, but apart from that, yeah, I'm fine.
I think you should come round some night.
Please remove your hand from my penis.
Right. Message received.
Thank you. If I'd known that is all I had to say to you to get you to stop and understand my message, my God, I would have been saying
you know
it
what?
hours
Someday
ago.
when you want it, it won't be available, because I'll be married to Trent D., the fridge repairman.
Well, I've always got Mrs. Palmer and her 5 daughters, don't I? Yeah, keep me company at night. Anyway, moving on. We have an interview. So, with this next guest, is a rather interesting fellow, introduced himself only as Micky M, and he will be introducing himself right now. This is a very redundant introduction. I apologize, Micky. Please, introduce yourself.
Ha-ha! My name is Micky M. I'm 30 years old, and I'm looking for love. I am a recent widower. My wife died of terminal bat poison, and I like things like hanging out with my friends, and dancing, and performing.
Hello, Micky M, love.
Good evening. Hello. Ha 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 ha.
God, you've got awful big ears, haven't you?
Well, these aren't actually my ears. This
I
is just...
see. It's a headpiece.
Indeed it is. Ha ha.
Can I try them on?
No, you can. If I take them off, I won't be able to hear you. Ha ha.
Right. So, I mean, you look awful familiar, like, but I can't put my finger on it.
Well, that might be because I am a Micky Mouse enthusiast. Ha ha.
My God, he actually does look like Mickey fucking Mouse.
I mean, it's a
What?
rather unmistakable look. I don't...
Is that, no, oh my God, how did you do that? The hands and everything.
Well, the hands are gloves, and that is silly putty on my face. Ha ha.
Oh my God, so you're a Mickey Mouse enthusiast.
Indeed I am.
So, might I say, you're on here looking for your Minnie Mouse in time for Valentine's Day.
Well, actually, my Minnie just died of bat poison, so now I'm a widower, and I'm looking for love. Ha ha.
Minnie Mouse died.
Well, not the real Minnie, but my wife, which I met at a Walt Disney convention. I married her, and she died of bat poison.
Bat poison? How did that happen then?
Well, we were poisoning the bats at our place because we have a big problem with bats, and she ate some of the poison accidentally, and now she's dead. Ha ha!
Oh, I'm so sorry about that there, Mickey. That is tragic news.
Yes, some of the poison fell straight in her breakfast.
Right. I see.
It was very sad. Goofy cried for months.
Oh, have you got a dog called Goofy?
No, he was my friend, Goofy. He dresses up like Goofy.
So have you got a Pluto?
No.
Right. So anyway, we're gonna help you find love. Are you alright there, Mickey?
Is there something comical about my appearance? Ha ha!
Well, you're Mickey Mouse. You make people happy, don't you? So that's all right, love. You keep making people happy, and I'll
I just wish that I could make myself happy. Ha ha!
Well, you don't have to, because we're going to find you a woman to make you happy. So I'm going to ask you a few questions.
Please go ahead. Ha ha!
Right. So, ideally, would your ideal woman have dark hair or light hair?
My ideal woman wouldn't have hair at all. She'd be covered in fur. Ha ha!
So you want an animal?
Not an animal, but I do like people who dress up as animals. Ha ha!
Do you know what, actually? A couple of weeks ago, we had a woman write in to say her husband made her dress up as an Ewok from Stars.
Is that true?
Yes.
Stars. What's Stars?
Well, it's this massive film, isn't it, like? They use the lightsabers and stuff.
The lightsabers?
Yeah, the lightsabers.
Oh, you're talking about Disney property. You're talking about Star Wars. Ha ha!
Well, yeah, that. So anyway...
I know everything there is to know about Disney.
Okay, I got a question for you.
I was personal friends with Walt Disney back in 1942. Ha ha!
Mickey, what age are you, son?
I'm 100.
What?
Aha!
You look like you're about 25. That is amazing.
Well, I'm not 100. The character is, but I am the character. Remember? Ha ha! I'm a performer. Ha ha! Look, I'm performing. Ha ha! I like to dance.
He literally
Let me show you how to dance.
He literally is performing, and he will not stop, so he won't.
Ha ha!
So, well, you're very good.
I was in a...
Do you know what, Mickey? If you don't sit down, we can't really look for love for you, because you can't tell me what you like if you're dancing about the place like a fucking mouse. I'll put you in a trap. I will put you in a box with cheese if you don't stop your messing around, son. Right?
You know what, madam? That is very insensitive of you. Do you know how many people a day come up and talk about putting me in a rat trap? It's not funny. I got the joke. I'm a funny guy. I like a joke. But, 100 times a day? They're death threats, madam. Death threats. And I do not appreciate it. Let me tell you a story about the first cartoon I was ever in, called Steamboat Willie. Excuse me? Why are you making that punching gesture? What are you doing?
I'm practicing, Mickey.
That's very aggressive. We only like smiles in Walt Disney World. Ha ha!
Do you know what? If I bent over and pulled my trousers down, you'd be able to see that my arse is smiling straight at you, son. It's smiling straight at you. Do you know what? I don't think we can find you love, because I don't think there's anybody that could love a furry mouse. Thank you. Goodbye, Mickey. See you later.
You know, when my wife died of bat poison, I tried to kill myself 3 times. And every time I failed. I was a failure at everything in life. I'd found the perfect woman, and I couldn't keep her. I had all the money in the world from the insurance from her death. But it didn't bring me happiness. And now I had failed at suicide. And I'm just trying to find a woman with similar interests to me. And I've got to have hope that there's people out there that have the same kind of interests, that like the things I do, that I'm not all alone.
Do you know what, Mickey? I am so sorry, Beth. I'm just bitter because Uncle Scrote has a new girlfriend, and I actually quite fancy him. Because I think that he's the kind of man that would just throw you down in the bed and go to town on you. And I'm really jealous that your woman from the letter, potential lover, I mean, Jesus, could you not have thought of something more creative than that? Is going to be sucking his penis instead of me. Oh, Mickey.
Aunty Pouseé, cheer up. Turn that frown upside down. Let me help you. Let me help you be happy.
All right, Mickey.
Okay. Try a little something with me, yes?
Yes.
Put your hands up in the air
They're
like
up,
this.
They're up.
Now, shake your butt. Wiggle it
Shaking
side to
my
side.
butt. I'm
Let's
shaking it
dance.
from side.
Do you like to dance?
Oh, I love it.
Ha-ha.
I go to Zumba every Thursday night.
Say ha-ha. Say ha-ha. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Okay, now stop. Because you're a strong woman.
I am a strong woman.
You may be about 140 years old, but I'm 100, and look at me. I'm a picture of health.
Great.
Indeed I do.
Do you know what, Mickey? Let's get back to it. What kind of woman do you want apart from furry? I need to know personality traits. I'm going to find you the woman of your dreams, son.
I want a woman who's perky and always second fiddle to me. Ha-ha!
Do you know what? I think I can do
I'm
it.
dancing.
I think I can do it. I'm dancing too, Mickey. I'm dancing too.
Yes. What was this woman you were talking about?
So I think that I've got the perfect woman for you. My next door neighbour is called Doris, and she is so... Mickey? Mickey, come back, son.
Oh my God, not
You're
Doris. Not Doris. Oh, God.
The medical team are in, boys and girls.
Oh,
they're taking him away.
she fucked me once. She was horrible.
Where are you going, Mickey?
I'm going back. I'm dancing. You can't take me away. Don't take me back to Doris.
Oh my God, they called security.
We're just going to give you a light tranquilizer here.
No, you can't take me. I can't.
It's okay, sunshine. We've got you. I think he's been
It's all right. Come on.
He's been tranquilized.
Don't touch me.
It's okay, darling. Come with us. Let's go. Come on. Slide him out there, George. Slide him out.
You know? That's what she said.
Yes.
Right. Yep.
What? I've never seen anything like that in all my 3 times of doing this.
That was one of the most abrupt endings to any interview I've ever experienced.
He literally got tranquilized in front of my eyes like he was a rampant horse.
Well, Aunty Pouseé, you know what they say. Doris is a fat, ugly slut. And
I'm in shock, Uncle Scrote.
I'm not. She's hideous.
This has been emotional. This has been traumatic. I think I need to call Dr. Hopper, me psychotherapologist.
Well, I mean, can you call him after the show is finished? Like,
I'm so glad
oh my God.
I had some of this left.
Is that
because
gin?
It's the only thing that makes me happy these last few days, actually, Uncle Scrote. Not that you care. I know you don't care. But, you know, I'm just gonna...
You know what, Aunty Pouseé? Give me some of that gin. Oh, God. That is truly cheap and disgusting.
Kind of burning.
But, look, I got a proposition for you.
What is it? Does it involve Trent, the fridge man?
It does not. It involves you, me, an enormous bottle of hard liquor.
Is anything else in this proposition hard, Uncle Scrote? Because if there's another hard thing in the proposition, I might be interested.
Well, let's give it a shot, Aunty Pouseé. I'll just down the rest of this bottle of gin, and we'll see how we go. February 14th.
Oh, this is so exciting! Go fuck yourself, potential lover, you bitch!
Just back away from the microphone there.
I was
Aunty
just telling
Pouseé.
her. Just putting her in her place.
She won't be able to hear it if it's clever. I just lay out more gin and I'll be able to.
You can't really handle your drink, can you, love? Because you're not Irish. Anyway, boys and girls.
This is
I
tastes
think-
like a boot polish
Okay, shh.
and a paint
That's it,
planter.
darling. Just let me unbuckle your belt.
Right,
Right,
so-
boys and girls.
What are you
I'll
doing?
chat to you later.
Why are you
I'm
touching
just
me?
taking off your top. How do we turn this off? How do we turn it
Right.
off?
When a strange young man goes toilet in your throat, it's Uncle Scrote.
And Aunty Pouseé.